Hey! Come here! There's another one there! There's another
These are the shocking moments when routine responses unexpectedly turn into complete nightmares, starting with the routine 911 response that suddenly turned into complete nightmare. On December 12, 2025, a routine response to a reported domestic disturbance in Bellevue, Washington, nearly turned fatal for two officers in what investigators now describe as a deliberate ambush. It began around 12:30 p.m. when 38-year-old Mohammed Morey Bangura called 911, reporting an escalating argument between a man and a woman at the Bellevue Transit Center. But no one could predict that this was a setup for something violent. When two Bellevue Police Department officers arrived shortly after, they located Bangura, who matched the description of the caller, but they had no idea about the setup they were getting into.
What's up, dude?
Try to put a false case on me. Okay?
Are you the one that called about the DV that happened right now?
A TV?
DV. Are people arguing?
Yes.
What's your name, Jude?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I didn't see
Just to be
anything.
2%, you call us because you said to dispatch you saw two people arguing. Okay, let's get to that first and then we go to the second part.
Yeah. So, that was happening over.
The officers began questioning Bangura about the reported dispute, unaware that the call had been entirely fabricated to lure them to the scene. During the brief conversation, Bangura started to explain the reason for the call, but suddenly stopped speaking and began reaching into his pocket. That was the moment he was about to reveal his setup.
So, that was happening over.
Hey! Hey! Shot fire! Shot fire! Shot fire! Don't move! Stop! Get your hands out! Shot fire! Shot fire! Lay on your stomach now!
Bangura suddenly pulled a knife from his jacket pocket and charged directly into the front officer. During the attack, one officer was slashed across the face and stabbed in the back. The second officer was forced to discharge his firearm to stop the threat. Both the seriously injured officer and Bangura were transported to Harborview Medical Center and survived the encounter. The legal fallout has been severe. Bangura is currently facing charges of first and second degree assault with deadly weapon enhancements in King County Superior Court. Prosecutors allege the 911 call was an intentional setup designed to draw officers into a trap. While Bangura has pleaded not guilty, he remains in custody on $5 million bail and is undergoing a competency evaluation as the case moves forward. But the next case is different, where a routine home invasion response turns into a moment that nearly costs an officer his life.
There's another one there! There's another one there!
On September 17, 2024, what began as a routine response to a home invasion in Houston, Texas, quickly turned into a complete nightmare within seconds. It all began when Houston Police Patrol officers responded to a home invasion at a residence in the 7100 block of Alderney Drive. Upon arrival, officers approached the front door of the house with caution, but they had no idea the danger they were walking into.
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, let's see your hands! Let's see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Come here, sweetheart! Come here! Come here! There's another one there! There's another one there!
Upon making entry, the officers were confronted by the female homeowner, who told them where the suspects were located. One officer walked into the kitchen to confront the first suspect, later identified as 38-year-old Michael Perez. Simultaneously, a second officer began moving toward the back room to confront a second suspect, later identified as 35-year-old Raymond Perez, unaware of the danger awaiting him inside.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
Come here, sweetheart! Come here! Come here!
Let's see your hands! Get on the ground! Get on
Come here, sweetheart! Come here! Come here! There's another one there! There's another one there!
the ground!
Before the officer could make contact, the suspect suddenly emerged from the back room and opened fire, leaving him badly injured. In the sudden exchange of gunfire, Officer S. Durfee was struck in the leg. Despite the intense pain and shock of being hit, Officer Durfee managed to return fire, demonstrating incredible composure under pressure. Meanwhile, another officer in the kitchen, hearing the gunfire, quickly handcuffed the surrendered suspect and rushed back to assist his injured colleague. However, this was extremely dangerous, as the second suspect remained in the back room, still armed.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Where's he at? Hey, officer shot! Officer shot! It's okay. I'm shot! Joe, you fucking move, okay? Scott, you okay?
We're safe, we're safe, we're safe.
Where you shot at? My leg. Your leg?
We're safe, we're safe, we're safe.
Oh, shit!
It's okay, it's okay. We're safe, Mama's got you both.
Due to the severity of the gunshot wound, Officer Durfee was unable to apply a tourniquet himself. The second officer then returned to the handcuffed suspect, dragged him to Officer Durfee's location, and applied a tourniquet to his injured colleague. While Raymond Perez was not struck by the return fire, the officer's actions forced the shooter to flee through the back door of the residence. A third accomplice, 18-year-old Garcia Chavez, was waiting in a getaway vehicle and sped away from the scene. Shortly after, Houston Fire Department paramedics quickly arrived and transported Officer Durfee to the hospital. Fortunately, his injuries were non-life-threatening, and he was treated and released. The manhunt was swift. Raymond Perez, the shooter, was located and arrested just a block away without further incident.
Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground now! Get down! Get down on the ground! He's over there! Get down on the ground! Lay down! Get down now! Get down! Get down! Everyone down!
Hours later, the HPD SWAT team tracked down the driver, Garcia Chavez, in the 5800 block of Hollister Road. All three suspects now face severe legal consequences. Raymond Perez has been charged with aggravated assault against a public servant, aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon, and unlawful carrying of a weapon. Michael Perez and Garcia Chavez both face charges of aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. However, the next case took a darker turn, as an officer became involved in a tragic incident. On January 18, 2024, a routine traffic stop in Canadian County, Oklahoma, turned into a scene of absolute chaos that nearly claimed the life of an Oklahoma Highway Patrol trooper. The incident occurred on the shoulder of Interstate 40, near Cimarron Road. Trooper Jesse Gregory stood on the passenger side of a white SUV he had pulled over, calmly speaking with the driver, just as he had done countless times throughout his career. But this stop was far different from the rest.
Okay, that took a long time. So here's your car back. You're suspended. Yeah, I'm not taking you to jail. I'm letting you drive off. 362 City, I was just hit by a car. Start EMS.
Without any warning, a black SUV traveling at highway speeds veered onto the shoulder, striking the pulled-over vehicle with massive force. The impact was so violent that it sent Trooper Gregory flying backward into a grassy area off the highway. In the immediate aftermath, a dazed but resilient Gregory can be heard on his radio, reporting that he had been hit and requesting emergency medical services. The destruction was extensive, but miraculously, the outcome was not fatal. All three individuals involved, the trooper, the driver of the stopped SUV, and the driver of the black SUV, were treated for their injuries and released. If you enjoy crime stories, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to check out my latest videos by clicking either of these two right here.